So the reason the foreign MNCs come to India for their R&D work, it's clear that the first reason they come is because of the cost. The second reason they come is because of the scalability. R&D requires qualified, technologically advanced people. It requires engineers, it requires chemists, it requires biologists. So, and you need to make sure that you have enough of them. So of course, where are you going to find enough of them? You can find them in America, you can find them in China, you can find them in India. So India becomes one of the critical components in the R&D engine of a multinational company. So initially, in any multinational company, R&D was always done in the headquarters of the company. So if you were an American company, you did it in America. If you were a Swedish company, you did it in Sweden. Slowly they started saying, you know, our R&D will be distributed across one or two other countries, and they next chose another advanced country. So if you were a Swedish company, you said maybe I'll have an R&D lab in America. Or if you were a Japanese company, you said I'll have another R&D lab in maybe France or in the UK. But over time they realized that an R&D job doesn't have to be done start to finish in one physical location. It can be, whenever you have a major R&D project, it is broken into sub-projects. And as it is broken into sub-projects, these sub-projects can be sent to where the expertise and the cost competitiveness exists. And when MNC started breaking up their R&D projects and started looking at the different subcomponents of the projects, they realized that for certain subcomponents, India happens to be the best destination, both in terms of cost as well as in terms of availability of talent. So India has now become an essential part of the value chain of any R&D, of the R&D of any multinational company. And that is why you're going to continuously see more and more R&D work come into India. On the other hand, the downside in India, which is a significant downside, is when do we run out of people? Because as we say in our book, India Inside, there's a mirage of mighty labor pools in India. Even though we generate a lot of engineers in this country, we don't often generate the kinds of engineers that an R&D facility needs. And with 1,000 R&D labs in India of MNCs, we are running out of people. So one of the things we have to do if we want to continually be in this space and we want to expand this space is we have to ramp up our education system a lot more so that we can pump out the hundreds of thousands of graduates that these R&D centers need.